Now, in brief, this methodology means that this is a process that is used in SAP in every SAP project. Okay, so doesn't matter what a project it is or in which country you implementing the process, the methodology used in all the SAP project is always same. So today we're going to see what is this methodology. So first some theory side. So ASAP stands for Accelerated SAP. Okay, that's what ASAP stands for. It is used in SAP implementation. Its purpose is to help design SAP implementation in most efficient manner possible. Its goal is to effectively optimize time, people, quality, and other resources. It is wrapped up in five-phase process. Okay, so what are the 5 steps of 5-phase process? Here we see. So here you can see that this is a 5-step process. So first step is number 1 is your project preparation. Okay, where the project preparation goes on. I'll explain about this in a minute. Step number 2 is business blueprint. Step number 3 is realization. Step number 4 is final preparation. And finally, step number 5 is go live and support. So let's see one by one what they are. So here in step number 1 is project preparation. Okay, this consists of identifying team members of your project team and developing strategy as how we go, how to go ahead. So like in any other project, this is also just a preparation part where you'll be identifying the team members and making a strategy that how we're going to implement it. Then the second phase will be business blueprint. This consists of identifying the client current process, requirements, and how SAP provides solution by documenting organizational units, master data, business scenario, and business processes that you require to implement. So this means we'll be organizing workshops with the business. We'll ask them about their process and we'll try to map the process into SAP. And finally, we'll be creating a document called business blueprint document, okay, which will consist of what type of org structure that will be setting up in SAP, what type of master data will be there, or what are the different scenarios or the processes, whether it's a procurement process, whether it's a sales process, whether it's a production process. We'll be mapping all those scenarios end to end in the document. So in the document, we basically mentioning that this is what we're going to implement in SAP. Okay, and it will be finally signed off by the project team and also the business. And then the third phase is a realization. The purpose of this phase is to implement all the business and process requirements based on the blueprints, that is customizing, development, testing, etc. This means that whatever we have committed in the business blueprint document, we're going to implement that. Okay, so the functional consultant will be doing the customizing part, technical guy will be doing the development side, and the testing guy will be doing the testing work. So here all the customizing, all the development will happen, and the SAP will be made ready for the business to use. Then step number 4 is final preparation. The purpose of this phase is the end user training and the documentation. So once your SAP system is ready, as per the requirement, we're going to train the people who are going to use it. Okay, who are they? They are end users. So we're going to train the end users, and we also be creating some SOP or the documentation of the process. And finally, step number 5 is go live and support. So finally, the business will start using the system, will go live, and later on, once they go live, we need to support them during the initial days in the support project. So we'll talk about the support project later on as well. So this is just a 5-step process used in the ASAP methodology. Okay, now this is just a theoretical side you need to understand, and also from the, if you're preparing for the certification exam, you will surely get one question out of this one, okay, about the 5-step process. Okay, so make sure you remember this for the certification exam mainly. So That's all for today, and thank you very much to watch this.